This is Joey Knight with Fred Talks Fighting.
Wow, you can do an intro for once.
That was pretty. Why'd you start your this with a L? You always go, this is
This is.
Fred Betts with Fred Talks Fighting.
Do I do it with a lisp?
Yeah.
Really?
No, with an L. With an L you do it. Right. Ladies and gentlemen.
There's only, well, for my channel, it's like a 96% male, 97% male audience.
Yeah,
so it's basically just gentlemen.
But that 3% are gagging for you.
Really? Do you think so? Really?
Yeah, they're there for the Fred Meister. Right, so we've got Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting here.
I know, crazy. I never really do anyone else's videos. I never get invited, to be fair.
So you're the man, the myth, the legend, the genius behind YouTube boxing interviewing.
Yeah.
Are you the biggest one?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
You're a bit clickbaity with your titles though, aren't you? The amount of times I've read your titles and they've said stuff that I've never even said.
The game's the game.
Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Right, seeing as the game's the game, I'm going to pass you the microphone over now.
Why are you a little bit nervous holding it?
Yeah, a little bit. You can ask me the questions. People, Saturday night, I thought Lil CraCra.
Yeah.
You think it was a robbery, you felt I won. Go on, you can ask me about
Wow, it feels very weird. Should I hold it? I normally hold it down here. Maybe for your video, I'll hold it up here. Okay. Kind of more the posh way to hold a microphone. Like more of an accent. No, we just did an interview, Joey. Now you want to interview again, huh?
No, yeah.
Blimey. What was the biggest takeaway from the fight?
Ooh, biggest takeaway is maybe if you're in them sort of fights where you know you're in with a real well-schooled, classy boxer who is able to nick the rounds and to be able to just sort of outscore you on them straighter shots, maybe. Maybe throw caution to the wind earlier.
In a start from haymakers. It feels really weird. I haven't got my microphone windshield. It feels very small. It was tiny, this thing.
You are quite small compared to me. I saw you replying to comments about how you're taller than me.
Really, actually?
Yeah.
What comment? On Twitter?
I don't know. No, I don't read Twitter. Yeah, no, not start throwing bombs, like not start, throwing caution to the wind or whatever. But I don't know. What did you think? I thought I took a bit too long to go into that. Brian always says he sees it on me. It's like when I'm like, right, fuck it, let's have it now. And in the Baby Hulk fight, I did it in round 1, didn't I? I remember I got caught with a left hook, I think it was, by Baby Hulk.
Okay, lovely left uppercut. You did it down to your front foot.
Yeah.
Just let that rip.
Yeah, but when I got caught, I remember thinking, all right, fuck it, let's have a fight now. And I feel like I obviously spent too long before I did that against CraCra. When I did do it, I had more success than I was having. For me, the way I saw the fight was round 1, round 2, round 3 were all probably CraCra's rounds. There was one close one in there, a really close one, which was round 1. The klaxon goes, you've got 10 seconds to the end of the round. When that klaxon goes, CraCra hits me with a backhand, and it was a good shot, best shot of the round, and therefore, because the round was so like
it was a swing round until then.
It was a swing round until he hit me with that backhand. He hit me with the backhand. That won him the round. No complaints. Round 2, CraCra again does a really good job of not allowing me to get my distance on him. And obviously, it's very easy sitting at home watching it to be able to say, well, you should have got that distance. When you're in with someone as sharp as Lil CraCra, which I understood that he was very sharp and very good. When you're in with someone that good, it's not about, you can't just walk forward. It's got to be methodical the way you do it. You've got to do it without just leaving yourself there to be hit as you come in. So I was doing it as quick as I could to the best of my ability I could in terms of, okay, don't just get caught with shots coming in, yeah? Round 2 was a clear round to him. Round 3 was another one of them swing rounds where I think that it was sort of going in a way where either man could have won it. The problem is, and again, this is just my way of coping with it, I suppose, but the problem is He then had a really good final 20 seconds of the round where he landed probably 2 or 3 punches that I didn't level the score on. So then at that point, it's like you're 3 rounds in, you're realistically probably 3 rounds down. However, 2 of the rounds, you're not arguing that you're down on them, but 2 of the rounds, it's like, feel a bit shit because those 2 rounds they were really competitive rounds. They weren't much in them. It's not like I've been schooled for 3 rounds. It's like I've had 2 nicked off me fairly, and then I've had one where he won the round like fairly clear, and then I fought 4th and 5th. I sort of threw caution to the wind. I ended up thinking, alright, do you know what? I'm 3 down here, so I need a stoppage probably. So now let me not bother too much about having a high guard, and let me not bother too much about not taking one to give one. Let me now just throw the kitchen sink at this boy and hope that I can put a dent in him. And in doing so, I got one of the outcomes that I would be looking for, which was obviously firstly and most importantly to win those 2 rounds. But the way that boxing is scored, and the way that boxing is in general, was by the point that I, in my opinion, won round 4, round 5. Obviously, round 5 was the quite big round where he didn't throw anything, did he, in round 5, really? He didn't land anything on me. But round 4, I had some good moments, but he had some moments in round 4, obviously, where I had to take more risks. I was there to be countered a little bit more at times. Still think I won round 4, definitely won round 5. At the end of it, that makes it 3-2 to CraCra, the way I scored it. So no complaints about the decision.
Do you love George's commentary?
It's good, wasn't it? For it's very unbiased.
Fair.
Yeah, I didn't think, he sort of sat on the fence, didn't he? You couldn't really tell we had a mate in there. I thought True Geordie's...
Everyone loves, as well, and when you're a commentator, the most important thing is being unbiased. And everyone just loves an unbiased commentator, that's why you smashed it.
And what is he?
Unbiased.
Unbiased. So what can you say? I thought it was very fair commentary. I don't actually know. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I don't think it was fair. I thought he could have rooted for me a little bit more.
Yeah.
No. At the end of it, he went. What did he say? He went. I think at worst, it's a draw for Joey. And I was like, yeah, I don't think it's a draw. I think CraCra probably won. It was what it was. I can see it, mate. Look, I can look at that fight and I can say, look, Mams especially, Mams wants entertainment, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think Misfits are in this space at the moment of like the level is going up, as you saw with Idris, Benson, Henderson, Avila, and Fez in the pro tournament. The level of our stuff's high level. Like the first couple of rounds against CraCra before I sort of become a little bit more sloppy as it went on. And I was just trying to land on him by any means necessary. Then first couple of rounds, like, if you was watching a pro boxing show, a Frank Warren show, I don't think that those first couple of rounds would have looked out of place, would they? It looked like 2 highly skilled, 2 good guys. CraCra won a Golden Gloves. I knew what I was going in with. I knew that I was going in with a formidable opponent who had great boxing skill. I thought I had enough to overcome it. On the night I didn't, so it was what it was. But nah, Brian's commentary was biased, but what do you expect? It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. When Brian's on the pub with you in 2 years' time, you can't be saying, "Why are you fair?" Of course you would be biased. He's got to keep the reputation on the Joey Knight pub.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Who do you think I should fight next then?
The Argentinian King, I think, would be good. A good fun build-up. You want the fight to be entertaining. If you also want the build-up to be entertaining, the build-up of you and CraCra is very respectful, which is good, nice. But you do want a bit of trash talk, a bit of hype. You do want some talking points going into the fight. Some bit of trash talk to use in the promo.
Do you know it's hard with CraCra because he's just a lovely bloke. Like, he's a really, really nice fella. Like, just a nice...
It's better used to a lovely fella than losing to like a annoying, nasty person.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that I don't have to lose to anyone again now. Now I'm like... It's funny, isn't it? Because, like, I've come away, like, without really changing my mind on anything. I felt I was the best fighter in the lightweight division. I still think I am. I still think I am. People might find me deluded to say that, but I've dropped a points decision that if a couple of different shots had have gone different, could have gone my way. They didn't go different. I've got no complaints. I was at 100%, fit as a fiddle, showed that on the night, ready to do the rounds, ready to rock up and fight, but I wasn't good enough on the night. I think that I can be better, and I think when you look at that fight, no doubt CraCra will feel he can be better, but if I look at what I did in that fight, I feel like I only need to be slightly better to win. So, not going to complain at the decision. One thing I do know is now there are answers as to where I am in the Misfits scene at the moment. I think I'm one of the best guys at lightweight. I think that now there's no need for any rebuilding, any regrouping process. I think that we just get we get back in the gym and get working and go straight in with the likes of maybe the Argentinian King next, Walid Sharks. I'll be up for that next. Anyone, Dean, if he wants to fight in the interim between the tournament concluding and him facing the winner. Listen, you go on his tweets and the shit that he's been talking, he seems to think that me and him shouldn't be mentioned in the same breath now. So why doesn't he take that fight? Be a nice little one. You can try and do a better job than CraCra did. Maybe me and him could get it on, but let's see, man. Life's all right anyway. It's not the end of the world.
What do you do with your money you're getting paid in these fights? You stacking it up? You spending it at the pub? You saving?
Oh, none of the above, I'm afraid. Nah, just listen, mate. I do it all for my family. I do it all for my daughter. So I've actually been able, so far in Misfits, in 3 fights, I won't tell you the amount of money I've made, but I've made enough to hopefully, I've made enough to be on my way to getting a nice house and property and whatnot.
You buy a house, you reckon? There's the moving in party we want.
Yeah, I think I will, yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going to get it? What's the postcode going to be?
Oh, KT19. Might move across the road.
Oh, I didn't actually know that's actually a postcode.
More or less.
You have to bleep that out then.
Yeah.
Well, this is your thing, Joey.
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably forget. You don't really know how to edit, do you?
So where does this rank coming on the Joey Knight channel in terms of what you've done in the sport?
It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Up there. I never really go on many people's other channels, to be fair. Never get invited on, so...
Did you know that I was going to say something to embarrass you on the Misfits live stream? Do you not remember when I came over?
Oh, yeah. You can insert... If you're a good editor, you can insert the clip right now. I've got it on my phone. I'll airdrop it to you. Insert clip. And I thought that's funny. I'll put it up on my socials. Everyone seemed to quite like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't true, though. I'm a nice, innocent boy staying at home the whole time.
That's not what you've told me.
No, it actually is true. I do. I don't really go out too much, to be fair.
I say,
Either way, we're arguing our beef for soon.
when I see you, I say, Fred, you been doing much shagging? And you say, yep, regular as clockwork, mate.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Do you know, some interviewer said to me, if you win tonight, what Misfits woman do you want in your bedroom? I'd said, all of them.
What a question that is.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I wouldn't have the balls to ask that question, but that's a good question.
Do you have the balls to answer that question? Come on, who would you have?
No,
Who do you think the best looking Misfits fighter is?
the best looking one.
I'd say the Argentinian King.
I haven't fought yet. If I'd have fought, it'd be me, but
Oh yeah, Big Ed Fred.
Skinhead Fred. Do you like my hair like this, or do you think I should grow it out more like yours?
Do you know
Wouldn't
what?
have
It's
that
not
is.
actually a real concern of mine, to be honest. I've got more pressing issues at the moment.
First world problems over here.
Yeah. I've got more on my mind than what grade razor Fred uses on his head.
There's a 2, actually. There's a 2.
Who is it? I think my mum went. This is how clearly she does watch your interviews. Or it was my mum or my sister went. So why hasn't Fred got any brand deals? And I went, what? And she went, yeah, he was saying to you about like he hasn't got that many brand deals at the moment. And
your mum is a sweetheart.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, Mum. My mum come over to me. She went, oh, I absolutely love Fox the G. I was like, Mum, go to bed. Not with Fox the G.
That would make my year.
What if Fox the G and my mum got together?
Oh, I would die.
I started having to call him Daddy Fox.
Oh my gosh. I thought this is inappropriate to talk about because your mum is a very nice, respectful woman.
Fox the G's a very nice, respectful man, you know. What?
I know, I was playing Fortnite with him yesterday.
Yeah.
He carried us to get the win.
Yeah.
Shout out Umber as well.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up there, won't we?
What are you doing this? Like, insert a B-roll for the entire thing?
Probably, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who filmed for you? Do you even have a cameraman?
No, I've got a camera in the room
nice.
out there. But, people, Joey Knight Boxing Channel, subscribe to Fred Talks Fighting. Fred Talks Fighting, is that what it's called?
I think that's correct, yeah.
For all the Misfits interviews.
How many subscribers are you on right now?
On this channel?
Yeah.
15,000.
And what's the Chelsea one on?
Over 100,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
over 100, yeah. I don't know what it's on. 102,000, 103,000.
Do you get recognised a lot when you go outside now? Do you actually? Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they say? Just, go on, Joey. Nice, Joey.
No.
They must be all like quite positive interactions, you know?
Yeah, I never get nothing negative, but I think I'm not really. I don't know how much I can really do to piss people off. I think people get very like tribal over boxing.
Yeah.
So sometimes
football's even more tribal, I'd say.
Yeah, but do you know what? I'm a Chelsea fan. Chelsea aren't doing great all the time at the minute. I'm not doing the whole like. Do you remember like the Arsenal fan TV stuff when they used to like freak out when they lost the game?
Ultimately, but yeah.
I don't do that, so you don't like my channel does worse when Chelsea lose. It doesn't do better when Chelsea loses. Really? So no fan could ever say like, "Oh, you're making money off the club doing shit." I make more money when we do well. Yeah. So amongst the Chelsea fan base, it's always just love. Like it's always really, really positive. And then now more so Misfits, I get recognised. Like I get people who are like, "Oh, you're the one off Misfits or whatever."
Oh, no.
But no, everyone's always nice. Everyone's sweet. Why would you expect them to not be nice to me?
No.
Everyone's cool. I've had a really good reception. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had a few people tweeting saying, "Oh, knew you'd get fraud checked eventually" and stuff like that and whatever.
That's me on like the other accounts.
Yeah, on the burner account. Yeah. And I've had some people talking shit and tweeting negative stuff, but the positive far, far, far outweighs the negative at all times, really. So I can't be too down in the dumps, mate. Things are all right, and they listen.
But you're wearing a Burberry t-shirt. This is the Target t-shirt on Burberry. For $11, that's for like £400, £500.
$11, man. Yeah. Sorry, we don't all have a private penthouse at Mams's ranch. No, listen. Do you know what? If we're actually being sentimental about it, mate, from starting Misfits, the amount of difference to my life now is mental. So everything's gone to plan apart from the plan to win. But I think I'll be back. I think I'll be back in big, good fights with other people. And say like if you're a promoter, listen, for Mams, yeah, I'm now the easiest man to work with on his roster. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say this, but I don't really argue with fucking pay and stuff like that. Ask Mams, I'm very easy to deal with. Do you want to fight so and so? Yeah. For this much money? Yeah. On this date, yeah.
You're no longer True Georges, mate. People know you now as Joey Knight.
Is that what has come out of this weekend for me? I was going there with the hope to beat CraCra and be in the final with Yuddy, and coming away, I'm just no longer True Geordies, mate.
No. That's like a nice... You know, it's like when the little brother gets out of his big brother's arc. It's like when the little brother gets out of his big brother's shadow. It's like that now, you know?
You're digging, and yeah, you just shoveling, digging the grave even deeper. Yeah. Should we sign it off?
Before you dig it even more. No, I meant like after the first fight, after the most wanted one, maybe. Now it's like Joey Knight.
I'm a Misfits character now?
Yeah.
Good. Am I your favourite one? What is your favourite? What is Fred's pound for pound favourite Misfits fighters? Top 5. Go.
To interview or just like to go on a night out with. I never really go out with in life. I like to be friends with. Just invite them around to my mansion. When I get one in like 50 years time.
This will get clipped. This will do well. Go on. What is it?
Yeah, when you get my opinions, they do get because I never give them. What top 5?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could rank them.
Oh, fuck off.
Because it's very hard to think on the spot, isn't it? Well, L's got to be up there.
Yeah.
You're up there. Small people I see in person. Really, Fox G's cool. Umber.
I don't know who that is.
Umber. Oh, he fought Misfits twice. He fought Korn.
Right.
There's gonna be definitely a few I'm missing. I hang out with a lot of the managers. To be fair,
What
as well.
Right.
I hang out with a lot of people behind the scenes.
Mine would be number one favourite.
Oh, these are my favourites. These are people I like to hang out with.
Yeah, but I'm
Favourites
not
is
about my favourite.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not really on about what they do in the boxing ring because it's Misfits. No
Yeah.
one's unreal. But I would say...
Oh, Lewis Bowden as well was fun to hang out with as well.
Good, yeah. He's good. I would go Fez Batista number one.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's my favourite out of all the Misfits fighters is Fez. Argentinian King.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, when me and him fight, we're going to have beef. But I like him. He's good. Who else do I like? I'm trying to think now. I can't even really think of anyone.
Oh, King Kenny I really like as well. Yeah. He's really cool to hang out with. OG. Well, no, I like everyone.
Brooks, he's good.
Yeah,
Adam Brooks, I like.
I'm just saying. The people I mentioned. They're people like I hang out with outside of it, or like I'll go out with and stuff, or play Fortnite with.
Fox the G. He's in my five. Yeah. That's about it, isn't it?
Those are your favourite people though. Mine's different. Mine is like people. Yeah, you like to go out with and whatever. Go out beef with.
Who do you reckon's the biggest shagger on Misfits? Me.
No. I know. I can't say because I know a lot of grit and a lot of people. But I always promise never to say. Yeah, there are a lot though. You'd be shocked by some of the people and their numbers. Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that off camera. People, in a bit.